And so when I told a Fox producer, who was a friend of Wesley Snipes, hey, he offered me for sex in return, and he told me, I'm gonna put you in my movie. I have a king-sized mattress right behind of my office. This is my office room. But right behind this, I have a bedroom over there. You guys gonna stay here. And let's talk about business. He offered me for sex in return. And then this Fox producer was like, oh, he has a alcohol problem. He has an alcohol problem, so, he maybe he was drunk. So what I'm trying to say is, Rose McGowan situation is very, very similar to my situation and my friend's situation, that Rose was trying to fight with a studio system and everybody tried to kick Rose out, right? I totally get it. I went through the same thing.
I don't really care what he has to say. I don't really care for his comments. I don't really care that he exists. This is a person that is beneath contempt, and that still thinks by buying crisis management PR will help him out of a hole. But, he consumed bodies and lives and careers and dreams and aspirations and time. He stole time.
You write, too, that your lawyer got you $100,000 from him. Quote, it was the only way I could put the pig on notice that I was not okay at all with what he did.
I didn't always say I wasn't childish when I wrote. Yes, and to take it further, they got cut out of the book, but I had tried to buy a billboard. I had requested, there's this whole thing of you took a settlement. I didn't take it, I requested it. I didn't think it was fair that I didn't get to shout his name from the rooftop, so I thought $100,000, that would give me enough money for some therapy. I can donate to a rape crisis center, and I can buy a billboard that says Harvey Weinstein is a rapist.
Which he would deny, of course.
Which he will deny, and that's okay. That's his prerogative.
Did you lose work after that?
Oh, completely. My career was on a very different trajectory. Sundance Darling, and I'd already been nominated for an Independent Spirit Award, which is like the independent film cinema's.
Yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about. You gotta suck the dick. That's all. If you don't suck a dick, you don't get to the top. It's just what it is, I'm not actresses, by the way. I was scouted several times by several different people when I was living in Los Angeles. I can just give five names. One is an actor, Wesley Snipes. How many guys did I get scouted? A lot, actually. A lot. But, my main thing is a musician, and music industry is actually worse. And so casting couch is not just a movie industry. It's not just for film industry. Music industry is actually worse. Yeah. But I do exactly understand what she's saying as well, because I went to movie audition as well, and I got I passed the audition, and after that you meet casting director, and casting director likes you, and he tells you to come over to his crib. He's got he's talking things like, we gotta talk about this business things. Come to my crib. And I said, I didn't think about getting this raw, because I'm not really actress, and I'm still a student, and music is my main things. And I was talking about it, and he was like, "It's okay. I have a friend of mine who works in a music industry, and so if you have demo or something, I can give it to the guy." So when I went to this casting director's house, I was just gonna drop him a demo, okay? When I opened the door, he was wearing a red bathrobe with a glass of wine holding in his hand. And he said to me, "Come in." And I just felt like, what the heck is this? It looks like one of those right before porn star shooting or something, right? And so I didn't sit down on the sofa because I felt awkward. And I said to him, "I just came here to give you a demo." And he was like, what do you want to drink? And I said, "I don't drink alcohol because I'm only 19. I was 19 at the time. Now this guy is another casting director in Hollywood, okay? Not the Wesley Snipes one, the other one, okay? Another casting director after I passed the audition. This is not a Wesley Snipes situation. Another story. I went past the audition. I passed the audition. The movie for the Sony studio. Okay. And I was gonna turn down the offer. I was gonna turn down the role because I had to go to school. And they said the shooting is going to be 6 months and stuff. And, I can't go to shooting for 15 hours a day. Because I was still a student. I was 19. So I was going to turn down the offer. And this producer, / casting director, came all over on me and tried to kiss me. Yeah. And so I pushed his body. I escaped and went to the door and ran away. But, it's like how many guys will actually try to molest me or try to grope me? Countless numbers. They're just too much, too many. And, yeah, so if you're a young girl, even you are scouted by someone on the middle of the street, and he's an actual person, or, he could be a very famous A-lister, producer, director, whatever. Don't go to audition without your male friend. Bring your male friend. Or bring your gay friend. That's all. That's it. Yeah. Otherwise, there's a high chances out there that you are going to be groped. Or someone's going to give you a sex offer. Because casting calls are still around everywhere.
Oscars. And, cut to later I'm on a show that was much beloved, but I was there talking to leprechauns.
So that was the come down, if you like. That was what you were left to do.
That was what I was left with,
yeah.
Because he didn't think to go to television producers and blacklist me. He didn't have power in that arena yet.
Again, I have a statement to read. It's from his former spokesperson. It is a fiction to suggest that any individuals would...
Anyway, Harvey Weinstein said that I didn't do any unconsensus sex. He's lying. Harvey Weinstein is the biggest liar. because I rejected him multiple times and he ended up popping out his dick right next to my car. That's what he did. I didn't ask him to pop out his dick. Nobody wants to see his ugly ass dick, right? So he's lying.
Targeted or suppressed at any time. That's in response to you saying effectively you were blacklisted or lost work.
It's been proven so many times. There's so many people who've, come out. When Peter Jackson said it about Mira Sorvino, and she tweeted that she burst into tears because it's something you've always suspected, but it was hard to prove. It was impossible to prove until it was proven in the New York Times and the New Yorker. I mean, he can say whatever he wants, but there are people. I did a movie where the director kept bragging to me about how brave he was for hiring me because he said my reputation, which should have been stellar, because I am a worker amongst workers, and I am a pro, and to constantly have people say things like, at one point, the head of Fox Studios a long time ago said, "Over my dead body will we ever hire Rose McGowan?" And I just thought, what did I do to these men? What did I do to these people? Oh, I know what I did. I got...
Oh my god. Did she just say Fox? Oh my god. Did she just say Fox? Okay. So yeah, exactly. The guy, I told him that I was like 18 or 19 at the time. When I was groped by Wesley Snipes, I tried to report it. I tried to tell a friend of mine who is a producer of Fox, and he was like rather try to tell me to calm down, right? I mean, if you had a daughter and if your daughter is groped by Wesley Snipes, if you had a daughter and your daughter's breasts are groped by this ugly, disgusting, midget-looking, middle-aged black dude, sexually harassed, are you gonna say the same things like, oh, he was just drunk maybe, he has an alcohol problem? That's like you're saying that, oh, he has an alcohol problem, so it's okay to rape a little child. Are you saying that if the person is a drunk person, it's okay to kill and murder someone? It's a nonsense logic. But that's what us Fox producer told me. Yeah. And he asked me, so what did you say to Wesley? And I said, I told him to fuck off and suck my dick. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm a gangster with the A at the end. I don't compromise. Fuck that shit. Right. And so that casting director from Fox, I mean, I'll just say Fox producer because he's a known as a Fox producer. He's a black guy. Like I said, there's not so many black guy in a Fox, for sure. So it's not that halfway to discover that. But and he ended up flirting with me because he said to me that there are most women would take that type of offer. You are very weird. Yeah, I remember he was saying that most women would take that type of opportunity, and most women I know I've met take and grab that type of opportunity, and you rejected the offer. Wow, I like you. And he ended up flirting with me. It was awkward because he used to date my best friend at the time. And so I told him I don't date someone who used to see my best friend. Are you trying to fuck up and ruin my friendship? And after that, he kept calling me like every day, which is weird because I never looked at him like that because he used to see my best friend. And he ended up flirting with me, and he kept saying weird things like, I don't want you to go back to your country. I can help you with a green card, and It was a crazy shit he just started to talk about. But anyway, yeah.
This was a month ago.
By the way, 10 years ago I had a Twitter and I was trying to spread the knowledge. I was telling everybody to be careful because there's a lot of rapists and pedophile in Hollywood and music industries. And when after I said that, you know who was following my Twitter? Number 1, Harvey Weinstein. Miramax Studio. Number 3, Bryan Singer. Yeah, Bryan Singer was following my Twitter. I did not say anything. I did not even drop the name or anything. But I saw, because I was just tweeting and mumbling on Twitter. Be careful, there's a pedophile out there. And this is not about heterosexual female situation. This is also about, boys and girls, young actors, kid actors. Everybody be careful. And then after I tweeted, Bryan Singer was following my Twitter. And at the time, I didn't even know who the fuck Bryan Singer was. But Bryan Singer, according to someone's accusation, he raped several young, like 12, 13, 14 looking, twink looking gay virgins and stuff, right? And this is nothing new. My gay best friend at the time was also sexually harassed by some powerful A-list Hollywood celebrity as well at the spa place. So, yeah, this is nothing new.